to the idea. You thus must each experience the birth of the idea of learning from unity in order for it to come from within and leave not its source. An idea of mine can only become an idea of yours through your relationship with the idea. You need only to experience this idea in your own way, from the desire to know from where all ideas are born in order to give it life. What in the heck did he just say? He just said that I can talk about this all night long, but until you say, I am ready to learn from unity, and you give that idea birth from within yourself, it has no meaning. We could come together and listen all night long and nothing in your life is going to change until you say, oh, when I have a thought, I'm going to say that this thought is trying to evoke a certain feeling and experience, and then I just want to have this experience, so I'm going to go ahead and have this experience. When you say it in your own words, when you can say something back in your own words that's basically a truth principle, that's when you can be pretty sure that you're giving birth to that idea. But if you can't say it in your own words, it hasn't been birthed in you yet. So if you can take any of the things you've heard me say tonight so far, and in your own words, say what that means to you, you're giving birth to it. So in order for this new way that we say we want to learn to come about, it's a conscious choice that I'm going to give birth to that idea right now. So what have I said so far? So I can give birth to it. If I want to have a change in my belief system, then I need to start thinking of you as being one with me and join with me. I need to make the idea that now I'm ready. I'm going to birth the idea that I'm ready to learn from an idea that I'm one with all of you, instead of trying to learn from the idea that you all are separate and different from me. Whenever I have a feeling, I realize that I just want to feel that, so I need to go ahead and feel that, so I can stop thinking stop thinking the thoughts that make me feel that. If it's a feeling I don't like, if it's a feeling I do like, then I know exactly what thoughts to think to give it to myself. The desire to, however you're feeling right now, anybody in this room, however you're feeling in this moment as I'm talking, you're deciding to feel that way. It's not happening because of the circumstances you think that's going on in your life. There's nothing outside of you that causes your feelings. There's nothing outside of you that causes your feelings. There's nothing outside of you that causes your feelings. There's nobody outside of you that causes you to feel a certain way. There's nobody outside you that causes you to feel a certain way. Why? Who can tell me why?
Because I evoke the feelings I want to feel.
Thank you. I'm the one that's giving the feelings all the meaning that it has for me. That's how I know nobody's making me feel anything. I'm the one that's giving it the meaning that's making me feel it. That's why nothing is making me feel. Now, I can have such an investment in somebody or something that it can look just like they did something that hurt my feelings. And that's what I would say. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Anybody ever said that to anybody?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You hurt my feelings. Listen to the utter giving away of every ounce of power that you have in that moment. If you would treat me better, then I would be happy. Look, that's every ounce of your power being given away. We do it all the time. I do it. Now I go, oh, I want to have the feeling of powerlessness. Let me feel powerless. So that's what it feels like. Okay. Crappy. Oh, this is what crappy feels like. Oh, okay. Broke. Oh, that's what broke feel like. Oh, okay. So I think financial thoughts that create that experience for me because I want to have the experience of either love or fear. That's what it's going to be, willingness or resistance. But you're not guilty and you're not bad. You're not sinful and you're not hated. Can you handle being loved that much? Could you side with someone that's saying you could make mistakes but you're not sinful and guilty? Would that be an idea you'd like to side with, whether you believe it or not?
Yeah.
Good, because it's the truth. Anybody else before I go to the next paragraph? Have you noticed that you have a certain feeling that you like to have most of the time? Have you noticed that no matter what happens to you all day long, you still keep pretty much the same emotional state? So that means you're having a bunch of thoughts that's driving you to that particular feeling. That's the feeling you want to have right now. Go ahead and feel it.
I don't know, I do roller coaster. What does that mean? I can't make up my mind, huh?
It does. It's like any thought that you have is trying to have that particular feeling. So go ahead and have it. That kind of permission blows people's mind, because what's the resisting if that's true?
Mm-hmm.
If your whole thing is, I hate my feelings, I don't like my feelings, and I'm working all day long so I can make sure I never feel this again. And then someone says, well, all your feelings are just your feelings. Then 90% of this need to fix yourself because you're broken goes right out of the window, because you really aren't broken. The Course says you're not really broken, you're a sane person that's been taught totally insane ideas since the day you were born, if you're just a regular member of society. That's why people are so frustrated, because it doesn't make any sense. You're right. This world, as it is, doesn't make any sense. That doesn't mean you're crazy, it means you got sense. The fact that you're seeing it that way. It doesn't matter who thinks it's normal, it's crazy. Somebody thinks it's normal to be afraid, normal to be defensive, normal to think you're on your own and alone, normal to think you're separate, normal to think there's only one or two people who can love you on earth. The person who thinks it's normal to try to control other people in order to be happy. That's the insane mind. And someone who doesn't feel that way, we're the ones that's looked at as the insane ones. It's really, but we're all innocent. We just acting the way we were taught. Period. Right? That's our measurement of learning. So he says, once an idea is born, I love this too. In order to give life to an idea, you have to have a relationship with it. That means you experience it in your own way. You feel it in your own way. You think about it in your own way. Like if I say you're totally innocent and your thoughts create your perception of reality and you're an unlimited being, well, you need to have a relationship with that idea in order for it to have any power. So to have a relationship with that idea would be you saying that to yourself in your own words. Not listening to me say it, but you saying it to yourself in your own words. So it says, once an idea is born, the idea exists in relationship to its creator. All that remains now is a choice of what? Participation. In unity, all that you desired was participated in fully by a mind and heart combined in wholeheartedness. You knew yourself to be the creator, and you loved all that you created. You did not desire and fear something at the same time. Your desires did not change from moment to moment. What you denied, you experienced fully with your whole being, making it one with you. That you keep yourself from desiring anything fully here is what makes this existence so chaotic and erratic. That's a deep step. That is a very deep step. I'll say it again, because usually it takes 2 or 3 times to hear any of this. I'll say it again. That you keep yourself from desiring anything fully here is what makes this existence so chaotic and erratic. What we're being told is the fact that a person is not fully desiring anything is why there's so much chaos here. I sort of want love, and they got love some abundance in my perception. I kind of fully want a loving relationship. I kind of really, I think I want to know my connection with God. It's like the Course says that the chaos here is coming from us not 100% desiring anything. It's always